Hey guys, forget what I was doing. It's August 8th, 2021, 8:55 p.m. This is episode 1328. I took a nap and woke up about maybe 30 minutes ago. Realized that I slept a long time. I think it caught up to me after doing this cartoon. So this is a really, really long video, especially for like the Procreate, because the Procreate's time lapse is faster. I could have gone in and had cut this down even, just sped up the time lapse, but I decided since there's so much going on here. Wow, that's really pretty. I'm watching the closing Olympics, closing ceremony of the Olympics. That is really pretty. I wonder if those are drones or just lights. Anyway, this is like close to 7 minutes, even on the Procreate time lapse. I'm gonna have to go in there, and I know how to turn off the videos, but I need to go in there and figure out how to delete the videos without deleting the cartoons. I'm sure it's very simple. I'm also sure it's gonna be a pain in the butt to go through each one to delete the videos. Cause I also got to check on how much memory is being eaten up with other videos on the system. There's a lot of memory on my system though. I got like 1 terabyte, so I could, before I go full well. I already have like 300 or 400 videos on the Surface Pro and it's not even as much memory as the iPad. And I don't know why I haven't like cleaned out all these videos. I was moving them to a drive and just saving them, and then last year I just realized that I didn't need to do that if they're on YouTube, and maybe they'll be deleted someday. But I just don't think I need them all anymore. Yes, I'm still watching YouTube TV. That's really pretty with the closing ceremony. It was really neat with the opening stuff. Yeah, this is they're outdoing themselves. It's the lights or drones, whatever those things are. It's like the lights are like water, sort of, and they're climbing up. They're going down, now they're climbing up, so it's really cool. This cartoon I got the idea for last night, and I was gonna do a different subject, and then I decided to just hold off and just go ahead and do the whole thing here, because I just thought this might be a lot of fun, and I haven't done a crowd thing in a while. And I didn't mean for it to just go into all the other little characters and Trumpisms inside the crowd. I just thought there might be 1 or 2 of those things in there, of the Easter eggs and eye candy. So last night at midnight, I decided I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to just do the lettering, and then watch TV and maybe something, because it's Saturday night, you know, let's go back to sleep, let's do something. I try to go to bed around like at 9, because after I ate dinner, I just got really, really tired. It was like putting me down. But then I woke up close to midnight and went to work. And what happened? I worked till nearly 6 a.m. on this thing. Just drawing it, not even coloring it. And then I woke up about 11, and about noon I went back at it, and I finished around 2:30 or something. So I got like at least 8.5 hours into this thing. And people are still finding stuff in it. I've actually had a couple of emails. Just comments on Facebook and Twitter, comments on the blog. On Go Comics, yesterday's cartoon, which is there today, Go Comics has over 100 comments with all the characters in it. I'm looking forward to what they say on Go Comics when they get this one. Did not get a lot of shares on Facebook. It got like 20. So either I got bad time of the day, or Facebook doesn't like me, or maybe it's not a good cartoon after all. I don't know. Anyway, but it only got 20 shares, so I was kind of surprised by that. I thought it was good for at least 22. So, but since I've already, within minutes of posting the 30-second drone on Facebook, people were already commenting on the stuff inside, because then they were noticing as they were watching it being drawn. And that's why I decided to just let this time lapse go at the whole 7-minute thing. Because then maybe more people will see things. You know, everybody finds Waldo real quick, just really, really fast. And the thing is, Waldo wears red, so in a sea of red caps, you think he would be harder, or I'd hide him better, but apparently I don't. So, I don't know. Let's go to shout-outs. I'm going to give Robert Coutinho a shout-out anyway, because he's been so good at commenting, and Akinta. But on the last cartoon, MG Williams commented and said, do you really like the Caddyshack Gopher? I'm glad you recognize that as the Caddyshack Gopher. And people don't have to recognize that as the Caddyshack Gopher, they can just recognize that as the Gopher. It's fine, as long as they know it's a gopher. Someone once said to me, "Is that a cat?" So, and in their defense, I did kind of draw, almost looking like a cat. I wanted to draw Carl from Caddyshack, but then I thought maybe people won't remember that as much. But maybe I'll do that next time. I don't know. So, sorry, watching TV again. So, this was a lot of work. It was. And then when I was done, I was like, yay, I actually colored all of them. And then it's like, oh wait, I have to go back and do all the caps. I have to go right so they own the caps. And this time I just didn't write MAG on 45 in every cap. I threw in some other stuff. So, oh, I'm yawning just for the drawing of it. After this video is made, I'm going to have dinner. I don't know what yet, but I'm hungry. I like on the closing ceremonies, I like watching all the nationalities come out, you know, and a lot of them, they defy stereotypes. And also the other thing is when you watch them, the closing ceremony with all the athletes coming out and with the opening, it's just watching the youth. And I really like that. I guess maybe because I'm getting old. Oh, look at all those young kids out there are going to be athletic and stuff. And they can probably bend over and tie their shoes, you know. That's very impressive to me. So, everybody's so pretty. So beautiful and young and flat stomachs. Little bastards. Alright, we're about done. No, those two exercises. I don't like these long videos. I like them when I just pump them out. And then you get them. We are done. We're about done. So, there it is. You just watched a time lapse of 8 hours. Didn't miss a minute of it, a second. It's all squished together, but you saw everything. It's all there. At least 8 hours. So, more like 8.5. So, I'm so tired. And, you know, I'll get back at work in the morning, but I'm not going to spend 8 hours on this cartoon. Famous last words, but who's the person with the yo-yo? The closing ceremony. What are they from? Anyway, oops, I'm out of time. Yeah.